Good evening and welcome to the Darkmom Consortium for October the 24th, 2024 nighttime edition, where we're going to play Spectres because we all need to get our little triolic pattern enhancers so that we can play the TFO more efficiently. Apparently you can play it too efficiently as well. If you play it too efficiently, then you have to play it twice. But that's not the point. We're going to get our toys, gosh darn it, and we're going to play with our toys. And let's edit my filter. No, my filter's good. Okay. Hi, Mason. I suppose I should get into chat. Alrighty, I'm in chat now. Ooh, that was a cool sound effect. Did you hear that, Graz?
Yeah.
Ooh. Twitch is Discord is possessed. It did this cool little echoey sound.
Yeah, was it me?
Yeah.
Coming in?
Yeah, it was you coming in.
Hold on, I'll be right back.
Okay. It's not you. It's Discord.
Ah.
Hang on, I'm gonna log out for a sec. Or I'm gonna go off for a sec. Maybe not. Oh yeah. Yeah, they're doing something.
It's Discord.
It's Halloween haunts your Discord. Beware your notification sounds have a chilling twist. Head to your settings if you dare to switch back. Sweet. Good. I like that. Artisanal.
Are we good? Am I going to tweak it? No. I'm going to leave it alone for now.
Yeah, really. It's the artisanal audio of Discord. I'll take it. Good evening, Sav. How are you? And don't call me a hoe, Sav. It's just not polite. I never charged for it.
Yeah, honestly, the artisanal sound effects.
I love artisanal sound effects.
Yeah, I wish they would at least. It's like.
Let me turn them on and off. If I want them, I want them.
I would say like every 3 months.
Yeah.
It's like January 1st, April 1st, 3 months later from April, and then.
Yeah, give us our. Let's see, we get for April 1st, so let's give them the 1st of April, July, October, and January, just for fun. Oh, that'd be fun for New Year's Day. You're a little hungover. You get up, you turn on Star Trek Online, and it's doing that. That's gonna mess with your brain. I like it.
Yeah, and the thing is, you can actually have it themed too.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like. Yeah, April 1st would be the April Fool's stuff.
Mm-hmm.
July would be sort of a patriotic version.
We can have full snippets of John Philip Sousa marches.
Yeah, and then October is, of course, Halloween.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then January 1st would be... Well, they can come up with something for that.
But, everybody does fireworks on New Year's Eve, so we could do fireworks sounds and, different splody sounds and Happy New Year's and all that good stuff. They could have some fun with it. I'm going to apologize. My voice is super bad because I decided to reheat the orzo, spinach, and mushroom stuff that I made. And it's really hot, and I burned the inside of my throat, and I'm just not happy.
No, hot as in... Physical?
Yes, hot as in physical.
Okay.
Because I'm not making it again because it was very bland. It was meh. Concept was good. Flavor, meh. But yeah, I took a bite of it and it's like, do you spit it out on the floor? Do you attempt to swallow it? I didn't have a glass of water. So I'm just hoping that it heals really, really quick. But you can hear my voice is just off a little bit, and I apologize. Yeah, anyway, folks, how's everyone doing tonight? I had a lovely day of getting into the office and finding out that the artwork I sent for a project was wrong. Not my fault entirely. And they were like, hey, we have to have it in by now. I'm like, everybody who can make that decision isn't here. They're on airplanes. So I found the highest ranking person who outranks me and let him make the decision. And he's like, we're the only people who are ever going to notice that mistake. Okay. We can live with that. And that was my day. That was the start to my day, and it went progressively sideways the rest of the day of, hey, did you know you mistyped something in an entire brochure you ran 3,000 copies of? Oh, we ran that 4 years ago, and you're just discovering it now? It was not my day. But then again, what are they going to do? Fire me? It wouldn't be the worst thing that ever happened.
Well, actually, the statute of limitations on that has passed.
Yeah, but they still could fire me. Then I'd get unemployment for like 6 months, and then I could officially retire. There are worse things. So do we have... Good evening, Osiris. Does anybody need to do anything before we go off and start playing on Spectres? Anybody got dailies, endeavors, universals? We did gravity kills on normal this morning. Three or four of us, I think, and picked up 2 people, and it went splendidly. Nobody was being stupid. Of course, we played it on normal, which makes it a little bit easier.
Oh, yeah.
But now, having played that once on this account, it's just like, I'm good. I don't need to do that one again. For a while.
You got the itch taken care of.
I'm supposed to do it on 5 accounts, and it's just like, no. I might do it on 1. Let's see. I love normal patrols for salvage. You get much so fast. Yes, if you've got a decently powered ship, but I've noticed, it might just be me, but it seems that loot drops a lot faster when you kill things efficiently. So if you go in there with a small pew-pew mobile and it takes you 20 minutes to get through a patrol, you don't get much loot. If you go in with something decently powered, you seem to get more. Yeah, okay. You need an endgame build. Okay. That's what I was thinking. That was my observation, but...
Oh, hey, if you have a good friend, let's say Baron...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, just go... He's like, hey, can you drag me through a 9th roll, please? and trust me, at the very end there, when they... chips of cake coming in.
Yep.
The issue that you're gonna have is there's too many take item buttons.
Yeah.
Slow down.
Yeah. They're all over my screen at the end. So back in the day when Ed and I decided to do these, how fast can you level a tune day, was a XP weekend, and I had a whole bunch of boosts. And he put his biggest ship out there to go in with one of my brand new tunes, Speed Demon actually. And we raced through it, took a ship straight out of the academy and made sure it was a tier 6 that could level up. And the amount of loot. He was taking loot, I was taking loot, and we would have done it faster if we hadn't had to keep going back to Earth to drop off the loot.
Pretty much you had to go sell the stuff, right?
Well, even if you just salvaged it, but there'd be things you'd still have to get rid of, things that would just accumulate till you had no space left.
Yeah, it's like the shield things and...
Yeah, and terraforming thingy jobbers. What have we got here that just sit there?
Much stuff that can't be salvaged.
Yeah, so you've got your antigens, you've got your probes, warp coils, industrial energy cells, all that stuff that just gets dropped every now and then. And it just takes up space in your inventory, so at some point you have to go running back and drop it off. Plus, if you've done anything on the ground, you pick up all that ground stuff and blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
Graz is very low volume. Okay, let me see if I can fix that. This is the problem from yesterday when we were super, super loud. Or super, super quiet. I'm figuring stuff. Graz, would you talk?
Okay.
Whoa. Okay, well, I think that's fine. I'll turn it back down.
Okay. Okay, so the issue that I'm having now is, do I want to use my T6 box now? Or save it for later?
I am one on deferred pleasures. putting it all off.
True. But there is, I do need the, what is it? The Questfield refit.
Yeah, I was going to say that's what you were talking about this morning. That's not a bad one to get because it's a decent enough ship.
I'm going to get it for the trait that it has.
Mm-hmm.
Universal Designs. Because anytime I use a Universal console, it boosts my quit. Hold on here. Let me see what it says. Advantage to having dual monitors. Monitor 1, game. Monitor 2, Wikipedia.
Oh, yeah. Oh, heck, I should go do my little camera thing here today. Have a reason for it. Hopefully I look halfway decent. Yeah. I got my hair redone yesterday, so it looks interesting, but it also is underneath my headset, so you can't see it. Let's see. I need to buy another curved monitor when I get to the new house. Yeah, Osiris, I agree. I have the slightly curved monitors. They've just got a little bit, but it's got like the giant curved monster monitor, which would look really good, but I'm kind of used to having two monitors, and I don't know if I want the one giant curved monitor, and then have to put a second one up above it. Then again, I could recline in my chair and have one above and one in front of me and never leave the comfy of my chair.
So, Universal Designs. Okay. When activating a Universal console, 2% crit chance, 10% crit severity, lasts for 20 seconds, stacks up to 5 times.
Nice. I would say for that alone it would be worth getting, but what else are you considering?
Actually, I think that's probably the last of the lockbox ships that I need. I might need some other ones, but at the moment, yeah, it's one that I do need.
Okay.
So it's like I might as well go ahead and get it.
Then go ahead and get it.
But then again, I could slap it up on the exchange and see if I can get more keys and
what, do it all over again?
Yeah. Well, okay. So about 2 years ago. I think probably about this time or early February. Sometime between now and February, 2 years ago. I had a second account that I got. This is when the Emerald Chain Juggernaut came out. I got it on my second account, mailed it to my main account, sold it. And it just somehow for the next week, it's like every 2 days, I would get a lockbox.
Oh, nice.
T6 chip from the keys, slap it onto this exchange, and just rinse and repeat.
How? I mean, I go years.
I know. Pretty much some of the people that one of the Armadas I ran with at the time, it's like one guy one of the guys said the only person that had more luck at it was some other guy that he knew. It's just, and strangely enough, this is the guy that helped me out with getting a Libby trait.
Mm-hmm.
And I needed about 6 keys worth of Libby.
Yeah.
So he gave me 7 keys. Just to make sure.
Nice. That was nice of him.
But the rule, but he said, we made an agreement. He said, if you got a T6 ship, you give me the ship. And I'm like, hey, I need the ground trade. I'm going to make the deal number one. And second key, I'm like, hey, Tiamat, what ship do you want? And he did a virtual double take. He said, what? And I'm like, hey, what ship do you want? And he's like, you're serious? I'm like, as a heart attack, yes. It's just somehow, at the time, my luck was, I don't know how. Pretty much the RNG gods probably blessed this particular tune with.
You were indeed fortunate. They were smiling fondly upon you. Upon you. Yeah, I can talk today. Well, I've had maybe 4 or 5 Infinity ships that I've gotten out of boxes in 14 years. And I've given 3 of them away. Don't know why, but I did.
Nowhere I'm not finding anything. Yeah, I was trying to say how much the Crossfield was going, but I couldn't find anything. I'm like, no one's selling it? Then I realized I had the wrong quality on.
I leave it on all.
Yeah. Now, there are times I will change the quality if I'm looking for something specific.
Or if I'm trying to get a price on something. Crossfield. Oh, somebody's got one for 500,000. No, that's not the same one.
That's
the Mirror Crossfield. That's the Mirror Crossfield. Crossfield is 1.3.
What? 1.3?
1.3 billion.
No, it's strange. I searched for Crossfield.
This is a yeah.
Yeah, it shows. I see the destroyer equipment of 500 million, but let's see 1.48.
I don't. Well, there. I'm showing 3 before that. Let's do a refresh here. Let me check that one again. Yeah. So I just typed in, this is Special Requisition Pack, Crossfield Class Science Spearhead T6. Looks like all the others, 1.313 billion. Sav, that was last week. You guys make me cry. Oh, you mean the time I was happy about it?
I think I know what's going on.
What's going on?
I'm searching. I'm on Earth Space Talk.
Yeah.
You're at Risa, right?
Yep.
That could be. You're showing both sides there.
Oh.
No, but I'm probably wrong.
I have no idea why it would show different things, though, in the exchange based on where you are. I mean, if I went to Kronos, you think we'd get something different? I mean, the whole idea is for us to get stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Cyrus, they made me cry. They gave me a beautiful... Primarily Sav gave me a beautiful ship. What are you typing in when you're doing your search?
Okay, so when I do my search, I typed in the entire thing.
Wow. It's working. Also, just type in the word Crossfield and see what pops up.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to just have Crossfield.
Oh, Cyrus. Yeah, the monitors work nicely. We got them to do Vegas back in 2021. Yeah, okay. 2021.
Let's see what it is.
What is it?
Okay, so there are 2 different Crossfield chips that are being shown.
Yeah.
The Crossfield refit.
Okay.
The cheapest one is the one I have up at 1.3 million.
Okay.
Then the next cheapest refit is 1.48. Now the other 3, the 1313, and then the 1344, those are just Crossfield Glass Science Spearhead. They're not the refits.
Ah. Boy, that's not nice. Okay, I get it. Yeah, I see it. So 1.48 for the refit. Got it. That's sneaky because somebody might buy that going, hey, it's 1.3 million for the crossfield, and which it is.
The refit is the one that people that are kind of going for the DPS kind of want because of the universal design. It gives you the trait the trait that I said. It's like every time you use a universal console, it gives you a quick chance.
Yep. No, I totally see why you'd get it. But I can also see, don't call it a crossfield class and then call the next one a crossfield science snarkly sparkle.
The refit is the one from Discovery 32nd Century. The non-refit is the one from seasons 1 and 2.
Right. But I didn't realize that till after you explained that, so I can see where somebody might buy it thinking it's X and find out it's not X.
Why?
Good evening, Board King. How are you doing?
Good.
Good.
How did you like the artisanal intro?
There's in Discord, sorry, is that Discord? Yeah, in Discord they've done a Halloween artisanal audio.
What do you mean?
So listen, okay, just listen for a sec, okay? I'm going to get out of here and just listen as I log out. Did you hear that?
Sounded normal.
Oh, well, maybe yours is turned off then, because you have the option to turn it off. But there is an option for doing Halloween-esque effects.
Does it just sound like doo-doo, doo-doo?
It has kind of a Halloween vibe.
Yeah, literally a vibe, kind of a shaky little vibraphone effect.
Kind of one of those haunted Halloween ghost movie.
Woo. Speaking of, have you already done Spectres on all of your accounts? Both of you? Either of you?
What's Spectres?
It's a story arc, the one with Bonniekin.
The Spectre, the one that gives you the trialic pattern enhancer. I've already done it years ago.
I have so many new accounts who've never done it. So
hey, I'll run it with you.
Oh, cool. That'd be great. Board King, you want to run some ground stuff with us? Stories? Good evening, Zimmer.
Not sure right now.
Okay.
I'm really, my brain's not even.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you for those cheers. No, I totally get that. Actually, my friend Aaron and I were talking about next year jumping in the car, driving out to Albuquerque, the Petrified Forest, the Painted Desert, DT's house, visit 47 Alpha Tango in Vegas, and then coming up to see you.
And don't forget Valley of Fire.
And Valley of Fire, yes. Many things to do.
That's where Kirk died. That's where they filmed Generations.
We can definitely do that one. That's on the way to your place, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. We can do that one. But I promised I'd come up and visit you, so I'm going to come up and visit you. Unless, of course, we're doing Vegas, and then I'm going to drag your butt back to Vegas, and we'll do that. We will see. I haven't heard. I'm sure they're going to do a Vegas creation next year.
Yeah. So-called Star Trek Vegas.
Yeah.
All science fiction type.
Right. Because they can't say Star Trek. So my son... Go ahead.
See, if they can't say Star Trek, then why are they using Star Trek images?
They're not entirely using Star Trek images, but some they can use, some are licensed that they can display, but they can't call it a Star Trek event because the Star Trek has a license for those events from Paramount, and Paramount isn't using it right now. Don't ask me why, I don't know. They just aren't. Maybe one day we'll see it come back. So my son had a great idea. He bought me a new tarot deck, and it's all Star Trek. It's Star Trek tarot deck. And he's like, you get yourself a Guinan costume and you go there and you charge $30 to tell people's fortunes with your Star Trek tarot deck. And I'm thinking, that's actually brilliant. Just have to learn how to read the cards.
I don't think Guinan was the one that did.
No, well, because Guinan is, kind of a person who knows the future, knows what's going on. So Guinan would be a good one for it.
Yeah, honestly, I can see Whoopi Goldberg kind of doing that. No, the Whoopi Goldberg Guinan doing it.
Yeah.
Uh,
Well, listen, you could do it as Guinan. You could do it as Deanna. Who else would be a good counselor type person?
Saru.
Really? You think?
I thought Saru was pretty good as a counselor.
Okay. Well, Saru. That would be a tough costume to do. And
I know. No, someone did it one year.
oh, I'm
He did-
sure.
He did it head to toe. He even did the walk.
Wow. That's an amazing costume if they did that. I mean, wow. I'm not doing that costume.
I can't wear makeup. That's the problem.
I did Borg King for oh yeah. I tell you about that Borg King? I did
No.
Borg Pool for a convention recently.
sorry. Yeah, there's a guy on TikTok that I like watching.
Yeah.
Villain support.
Oh, villain support. Yeah, I love villain support.
Yeah, he actually did the Borg assimilating Deadpool. And pretty much the Borg are calling in, and he said, what do you mean he rejected half the
implants?
implants? What did he do with the other half? Why did he pull them out?
The Borg versus Deadpool saga, 15 minutes.
Yeah, pretty much. The the Borg don't want to assimilate Deadpool. Trust me, he's too insane. That reminds me. I'm gonna post a Deadpool image in Data's gallery. I know it's not Star Trek related, but
Put it in there.
it's something that yeah.
Yeah, I see you actually did put this in here. Have you done Deadpool versus the Borg?
Oh, I did?
Yeah, you put a link in there a couple of weeks ago.
Oh, okay.
I saw it there the other day.
Yeah.
Oh, but this is Deadpool and a particular other franchise.
Okay.
Found it. Just posted.
Okay, give me 1 second. I'll go over there.
Yes.
By the way, Mom, I can
Yes.
see why you hate Gravity Kills. I did that this morning and I hated it.
I did this morning too.
Deadpool and The Mask.
Where did you put that in Data's gallery?
Yeah. Is
Oh God. That's scary.
we have someone of chaos and using a object of chaos.
I like pumpkins too, by the way.
Oh yeah.
All right, let's go shoot some stuff while we're doing things. See if anybody else wants to join in. I can always run Spectres solo. It's not a big deal, but I thought we could have some fun doing stuff together. Have you done all your endeavors? Have you done your dailies?
this morning. Yeah,
Okay.
I had to buy a boatload of reroll tokens because they all sucked.
Yes.
Which ones were?
Yes, sometimes they do.
So what were you getting?
TFOs,
Oh.
ground heal, TFOs,
Oh my
ground
God.
heal. I hate ground heals and I hate healing
But-
I think I had to do six Iconian TFOs.
Oh, well, you could have
I'm
joined us. We did
are there-
Iconians this morning.
I'm like, are there more than 6 of them?
No, there's not. See, do I
Like-
want to re-roll Dead Bod War? I'm going to re-roll Dead Bod War. Ooh, gain salvage. Woohoo! If we could do a patrol and I could get
Although
some
I had that
salvage.
one, I had that one as the main one, and then, but I had to spend like how many did I buy this morning?
You know, at some point, it's
Bought-
just like I don't bother with the re-rolls. It's
I bought 30 of them this morning, and I used 14.
no.
It kept giving me the same stuff. It was like Iconian TFO, ground heal. I'm like, I hate ground heal. I hate Iconian TFOs, and that's all I kept getting. I'm like, ugh.
For King, we've told you, the game hates you.
Oh, I told me the game hates me.
Graz, would you like to do a spacey something so I can get some salvage?
Sure.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I got salvage to salvage.
Salvage your salvage. You know what? My heat just turned on and I've got the back door open. Can you guys give me a moment and I'm going to go close the back door so I stop heating the rest of the planet? I'll be right back. No, you can go downstairs, but we are not having snacks. I will be right up close. I'm just going to go shut that door. Yeah, I'm back.
You want to do a ninth roll?
Yeah, we can do a ninth roll. Borking, you want to join us for a ninth roll?
Nah.
Okay.
You know when you said that you have the back door open and you don't want to let the heat out?
Yeah.
Kind of reminded me of Jeff Foxworthy joke.
Anyone in particular? Or just
Yeah, it was the one where his mom's Jeff Foxworthy is making a joke about his mother, and she goes, "I'm not going to heat up the neighborhood," and he goes, "Not in that bathrobe, you're not."
Oh!
Yeah, I didn't know you could throw a cast iron skillet that far.
Man, you're gonna need some aloe for that burn.
Looks like there was a fight
Let us do this thing.
Lead the way.
Oh yeah, this is the one I threw on some stuff this morning.
Marauder class. They've been close.
I think I need like 500,000 in Tetrion damage or something really, really practical that you always have sitting around.
Any whites I got, I'm going to go ahead and hand over to you.
Oh, well thanks. I only need 500 salvage, so it won't be too bad.
Oh, yeah. Chances are, doing the stuff that you and I get, you'll have it.
Oh, but if I don't, then we just have to play some more.
Oh,
Oh no!
woohoo. More stuff to blow up.
That is the name of the game.
You know, you can like go to the vendors, buy stuff, and then salvage it.
Yes, you can.
I do that when I'm bored.
But that's wasting EC. While we can come to a 10-minute.
Oh, not even 10 minutes. 5-minute TFO. Shoot some stuff. Get some loot. Have some fun. Yep.
Well, I have 10 million EC.
Well, some of us don't have 10 million. Actually, I think I might have 10 million on this account, but...
Will they quit warping in this wreckage, please?
No, because we get to collect loot off the wreckage.
Okay.
So I've been listening to a couple of trials that are going on. Since Court TV is a thing here, you can watch trials.
What trial's going on?
Oh, there's one that was actually 2 murder trials. One is just on a copyright issue. You know, just weird things, but it's kind of interesting to listen to them when I'm doing work. There's no storyline, you just get to hear people talking. But it occurred to me, we ought to pick specific episodes from Star Trek that had trials involved in them and argue the cases, or, you know, famous decisions and argue the cases.
The Menagerie, part 1 and part 2.
We could do Menagerie.
And then there's also the one where Data.
Yeah.
Measure of a Man, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Or what about the one where that lady was on trial because she had all these powers and she was acting due to all these people on the planet.
Audra.
Oh, her, yeah. That'd be a fun one. But anything where there's a momentous decision that gets made, we could put them on trial for it. We decided to do this. Good evening, Mr. Dave. Clipmander says the Starfleet Origin movie by Toby Haynes is officially in pre-production. I'm not even aware of this movie. That sounds like fun.
I know they're doing a Section 31 movie.
Yep.
For Paramount.
They are indeed.
How much salvage did you get?
All of that. I'm done. That was easy.
You're done?
I am done salvaging.
Okay.
Yay! So now we can go do other stuff. Yay! More stuff to be done.
Oh. It kind of looks funny if you use the Sylvia's feline charm.
Yeah?
Take a look. And use a tribble. It kind of looks like the cat. What does it look like?
That you've left a little present behind, haven't you?
Yeah.
Oops. Where's my triple?
Funny.
See if I have any other triples I can use. Oh, good. I can't activate my other triple. Dagnabbit.
The treble. That's what I do. On the star bases.
Okay, that looks really weird with the tail moving over my own feet. It's just weird. I mean, just weird. Okay, the fun part comes. Can you sniff another cat's butt? There.
Unfortunately, as soon as you tried, I transformed back.
So what shall we do? Do you want to do Spectres? Do you want to do just spacey stuff?
Hey, do you need to do Spectres?
I can't. I don't have to do it. No. I mean, the completionist in me will do it before next Friday, but it doesn't have to be tonight. But if anybody else wants to do it tonight, if you haven't done it yet, we can run through it as a team.
I say Okay, do you have it on one of your tunes?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Okay, I say we go ahead and the tune that I'm on now has it.
Okay.
Has the trial pattern enhancer.
Okay.
And I say we use both of them in the TFO, the event, to show people what we're talking about.
Oh, okay. Well, let me switch to a different tune then.
Sure.
Give me a sec here. I want to change to a different account. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
And the thing that we'll need to do is coordinate when we
Yes.
when we actually throw the switch. No, we can throw the thing down anytime we want. It's just what's happened is quite a few times where we've
Put it down at the same time and thrown it at the same time. And
right.
you have to wait for someone to get phased to throw it.
No. What happened is
he needs to be.
Yeah. So pretty much what happened is someone in the TFO we threw two of the enhancers down at the same time.
Yep.
And we activated two of the switches at roughly the same time. And what happened is we got them down to 1/3 health, and all of the switches have been flipped. And and we couldn't get them any further down. So what we need to do is coordinate. It's like, okay, the thing that I say is we label each of these switches, and we say, okay, we flip switch A now. We flip it, attack him. When he becomes immune, we flip switch B.
Okay.
Then switch C.
Okie dokie. I'm game to give it a try.
Yeah, it's one of those. It's like, hey, the pattern enhancers come in handy because we don't have to wait on everyone to get someone to get phased.
We just have to wait for him to be vulnerable.
Once he becomes immune, we flip another switch. He becomes vulnerable. We attack him until we can't.
Does anybody want to join us for this?
Mr. Dave, hello.
Yes, Mr. Dave. I don't know if you heard me before, Mr. Dave, but I did say hello. Oh, I forgot to say hello to the Chosen. Of course, there's an ad break going on, so we may need to wait a moment here.
Is that you? Is that a picture of you? That you posted?
The one that says Mama's Borg Pool?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's me.
Okay.
I went to the last Star Trek convention with my my Deadpool costume with Borg arm, headpiece, leg pieces, tubing, etc., etc. And most of the people were just looking at it going, huh, Deadpool, huh. Oh! It took a while.
There's actually been at least two crossovers that I know of between Marvel and Star Trek.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
There was like a comic book run where Wolverine, Colossus, Angel, and Banshee, and probably one or two others, went to the comic one where they went to the original series.
Yeah.
And then they were being sent back to their universe, but somehow they got transported to the TNG, and that was a book. And
actually, there's a comic book and a book on both for TNG.
Did the TNG deal with a planet having the young generation become mutants in some way?
Yeah.
There's an X-Men Star Trek crossover. Let's see what else is there.
Doctor Who and Star Trek.
There's definitely Doctor Who and Star Trek.
Yep. The Fourth Doctor and the original series. And what was it? The Matt Smith Doctor and TNG.
Mm-hmm.
I
And
heard Lower Decks was trying to do one.
who?
Lower Decks.
Oh yeah,
There's a Lower
Yeah,
Decks crossover?
That's
they're
what I heard.
They're trying to.
Oh, okay.
Because I think what happened was the current Doctor, someone had mentioned something about transporters and something dealing with Star Trek, and the Doctor said, "Huh, I think I'll take a look at that."
Okay.
Canteen. Go ahead.
There's the Star Trek X-Men crossover called Star Treks, with Treks spelled with an X, which is a comic from 1996. Star Trek Next Gen X-Men called Second Contact, 1998, also comic book. And then Star Trek The Next Generation X-Men Planet X, which is a book and a comic, and that was also
I have that
1998.
book. That's actually a really good book.
Oh yeah. Yeah, pretty much it's like it deals with a non-human humanoid planet that some lizards are trying to genetically manipulate the planet to create some soldiers that they could use. Yeah, and I think it's one of the ones where Data kind of uses some creative up yours to the lizards.
Creative up yours, I like that.
Yeah, pretty much the lizards have a sort of a sense of honor and stuff.
Ah,
And pretty much he just creatively searches through some insults and insults the command crews pop. Yeah, he pretty much insults the command crew of the alien ship.
oh, we have a wee woo.
Yeah.
Wee woo. Sorry, didn't even see that. Thank you for the mysterious dark liquid. It is unfortunately water tonight because it just burned my throat eating too hot of food.
Oh, I actually have some dark liquid that I can do that for you.
Thank you.
Oh, I have dark liquid too.
Well, there you go.
But I don't want to get drunk tonight
No, you don't.
because I have to work tomorrow morning.
I may be kind of sort of have to work tomorrow morning. We'll see. We'll see how that goes.
Fortunately for me, what I have left won't give me that much of a hangover.
Oh, I've got plenty of toys to give people hangovers. Let's see if we can get all the cats this time. Oh, shoot, I brought the wrong toys for cats. Good toys for killing, but not so good for cats. Forgot you have to pick your toys correctly in this game.
Yeah.
How can I pick toys when they don't even give me the good toys?
Well, some of these are not traditionally good toys, but they work really well here.
Yeah, I don't get good toys in this game or any game.
Well, I've got Mauler's flaming sword, which should grab them and pull them in. That's in the tertiary effect, right?
Yeah, and then there's also your gravity pull device.
Yeah, I don't have a suck box on this one, so that's why I grabbed the Mauler.
Which one are you doing?
We're doing Cat's Tail.
Oh.
The spooky Halloween one.
I tried doing that by myself the other day and it didn't even get...
Oh, no, it's... Yeah, it's a pain in the butt doing it by yourself.
No, I'm talking about the patrol.
Yeah, it's a pain in the butt if you're trying to do it by yourself.
Oh, actually, which one?
The one where you have to do the skeletons.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, I do the other one,
yeah.
the Witch's Brew, because those 3 are easier.
I'll just wait till I get paid on the 5th of November and buy
And
it
buy
out.
it out. It's just a sword. I don't know that I'd spend money on the sword. But yeah, if you're going to do that, Board King, pick the one that says Witch's Brew. Wow.
How many days do I have to do it?
14?
Like, 14?
14.
Okay. Which I have like less than that days, right? No. No, it ends on the 13th or something like that.
7th.
7th?
Okay.
Oh, you got
Okay,
plenty of
so-
time. It's a Marhawkman!
Actually, well, maybe I do. Wait.
Yeah, I've actually heard someone on one of the discords I'm in talk about how they set up a specialized build and can get skellies in something close to 2 minutes.
Well, good for them!
The trick with this one, obviously, is using a build full of things that are AoE pushes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like the gravity pull device.
Molar Sword, what else would suck them in?
Well, actually, one of them is a hurricane wave device.
Oh,
Yeah, that
Which
one
you're like,
pushes-
oh, but that pushes them away from you. Yes, but if you aim it right, you push them into a skeleton, into a candle flame.
Yeah.
And also, if you use the hurricane wave device to knock them out of a candle flame, they don't actually become immune because of the fact that the effect of the hurricane wave device is applied to them while they're in the candle flame.
Yeah, so pretty much what happens is, as long they have like a 3 or 4 second debuff,
huh.
that once they go into the candle flame, even when they have like a few seconds where when they're leaving it, that they will.
Hey, Mom, you notice how some of the skeletons near you have that glowing effect?
Yes.
Like their bones are burning?
Yes.
That's the debuff he's talking about.
Ah!
Yeah. Yeah, so pretty much it's like, yeah, you can still damage them while they're out of the candlelight, but
If they still have that glowing effect on.
yeah.
And apparently, when it comes to kit module damage, it checks the immunity thing when the kit module is applied to them, not when they actually take damage. Because I don't know. I guess it's a coding overstep.
Skeleton Lord is dead.
I wish we had more than one boff with us on the being. I can't think today. For the away team. Oh my gosh.
For this one?
No, yeah, for the patrols.
Yeah, you can do it.
Oh,
It's an easy one.
that one person was actually saying that in order to maximize the reliability, they would actually tell their buff to wait at the start and not move. Because of the fact that having the bridge officer aggroing things would make the enemies be in somewhat random locations. So telling the bridge officer to just not do anything made combat more reliable.
Oh, we have the library. I think we have the library. That's the library.
Oh,
That
hey,
nanite cloud lights up the library nicely.
Go find transmutation, potions, and you. Did you know that the vast majority of
Potions.
I need to do this on a character that has bio.
It's actually alchemy.
And try to get up on top of things that I'm not supposed to be standing on.
Your voice is very faint, Marhawkman.
I just wasn't speaking
Oh,
very loudly.
Where's the book?
What I was saying is that there's a lot of things in this map that have balconies that you normally can't get to,
I want to get
and
up there.
bioessence transfer jumps sound.
There it is. Couldn't find that book for a moment.
a collection of the best
Puns.
Puns.
Go find the
Apparently, you're better at this than I am.
This one pops up a lot.
Some of the books are actually really, really blatantly obvious. Some of them you're like, which category is this one again?
Yeah, there's a couple that I think could be under cookbooks that are under alchemy. They're like, no, wrong book.
Well, one of the ones that I find that gets people most often is actually talking about, I think, Vulcans, where the question is whether or not it goes into the mythical creatures category.
Oh yeah, I know which one you're talking about. No, I agree, Glitmander. Witch's Brew goes super, super fast. Hi, Wolfie. There's a Wolfie here.
Is there a Savi here?
There was a Savi here. I'm gonna get the two kitty cats up here. One.
I got the left one.
I got the right one. If I'm doing this on my own, I'd get all the witches first and then go for the skull and the hags.
I'm going to be getting my Voth duty officer.
Ooh.
Bridge officer. Sorry. My Voth bridge officer.
I mean, duty officer Voth are something you can get a considerable.
I meant the bridge officer Voth. You know, Elam or whatever his name is.
Oh yeah,
Phil.
Nellen Exel.
Yeah, an Etzel.
He's an Edsel. There we go.
I mean,
Hey, I'd like to have him.
Useful bridge officer, I guess.
Did we miss one? Oh, there, it's over on that side.
Yeah, sometimes you'll have one of the witches get stuck behind a.
Yep. All is well here in Momland, Wolfie. How's everything in Wolfie Land? Okay.
Wolfie's favorite season is going to be coming up in 2 months.
What's your favorite season? Oh, snowball season.
Yeah.
Snowball season. Somebody's running up to the left. I don't know if they're going to throw one.
I have actually had a pug get all of the candles and all of the cats because I doubled back to get the one in the alchemy.
Which one didn't get thrown?
Oh, and MC Wolfcat is threatening to play Stowe just because she wants to snowball people.
Of course she'll play Stowe just for the snowballs. That's her job. See, Immune?
Yep.
Hey, it's not letting me throw this thing. That's interesting. Put it down, it got killed. Might have to do this old school and let somebody get phased again. Oh, I'm phased. Sweet. No, I'm going up here. Stop that. Which one are we missing? Because it's not letting me throw that one. It's the other one. It's the other side. That's why it won't let me do it.
Tap escape to detarget. Then it'll stop auto-facing you.
That's okay. Somebody got it. I put down the trialic pattern enhancer and something happened and it just went away.
Those are actually killable.
Apparently. All right, we got 13 out of 13 and 34 out of 34. We done good.
That is one of those like minor things with those is that it's easier if you like look at it in like PvP If you activate one of them in PvP, for example, and you can just like the other player could actually just like target the Triolic pattern enhancer and blow it up.
Yep, that must have been what happened. Somebody got it. But we got it done. Yay, team!
It is something that I would not expect the Davidians to aggro unless it's a newly spawned Davidian and it's like the first thing that gets in firing range.
Well, the Davidian Lord came straight up after me when I went up there, so possible he was going for it.
Oh, I think one of his attacks is actually an AoE.
Ah, that would do it. Well, what next, folks? What else shall we do tonight?
The Davidian Lord uses a variant of the Davidian Cane effect as one of his attacks. And that will hit anyone. Actually, I think it has a target cap of 5. But you can see where I'm going. The fact that it's actually able to kill non-living targets is interesting and not something that was actually... Oh, well, whatever. Oh, did you say you were going to do the Spectres arc?
We were talking about it, yes. Would you like to join us?
Yeah, in a minute.
Okay, I have to switch to a different tune. This one obviously has it, so I need to go jump to a tune that doesn't have it.
I guess Fedside.
Pardon? Yeah, Fedside.
I need to do it on my new Jim Dark group.
Is he fed?
Yes.
Okay, no problem. Let me go grab my fed who needs it. La da 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 da. A couple of Klingons who need it.
Oh yeah, MC Wolfcat is in the part of the world that is currently heading towards summer.
But it's only...
in
I guess
South
that's about right.
In South Africa, despite being the most southern part of that continent, really isn't that far south.
Yeah, well, so I was in Australia and New Zealand at this time, a decade ago. And my boss is on the way there right now, but he's going to Singapore first. And Singapore stays warm. But then he's going to be down in New Zealand. He's like, oh, it's the beginning of summer. I'm like, it's Halloween. Take a jacket. Because that's when I was there. It wasn't bad in Australia. It was really cold in New Zealand.
Well, see, here's the thing that people keep forgetting about New Zealand. And also Tasmania. There are 3 land masses that are reasonably highly populated and extremely close to Antarctica. Guess which one of those I haven't mentioned yet in this sentence?
South America.
Yeah. Tierra del Fuego is actually the landmass that is closest to Antarctica.
Oh, indeed it is.
You can actually just like look across the strait or something on clear days.
I don't know if it's that close. Like there's any clear... Let's see, Tierra del Fuego...
That's the chunk of land that is the bottom tip of South America.
It's the xiphoid process of South America. That's a medical student joke.
There's a chain of islands coming up north from part of Antarctica that gets very close to Tierra del Fuego.
Yeah.
It's what I was talking about earlier was one of those islands, not the mainland of Antarctica.
From the most southern part of Tierra del Fuego to the most northerly island still looks to be like 300 to 400 kilometers.
Okay.
That
would be very distant horizon, so you'd probably need like
very distant.
Oh well. Anyway, though, but yeah, it's like everything else is a lot farther from that.
Yeah.
There actually used to be a sightseeing tour flying out of I think it was New Zealand that had overflights of part of Antarctica.
No, really? That's a heck of a distance.
Well, but again, it's like we're talking about an aircraft that is designed for intercontinental travel was being used for this. So having it overfly Antarctica, going from New Zealand on a round trip, no big deal.
Okay.
Until someone screwed up the flight plan and accidentally flew into a mountain.
Actually, I can see it here. It is going to say 1,000 kilometers. 600 miles. Yeah, you could fly that to get there. And to Casey Station, which I think is the Dumont d'Urville Station would probably be the closest one. I'm guessing that's like 1,400 kilometers from the southernmost tip. So let's say you fly out of, you won't want to fly out of Auckland, that's another couple hundred, but you could go from the most southerly point of New Zealand or Tasmania. Probably Hobart would be better.
I actually just use whatever was like the biggest airport, because we're talking about a 737 here.
Yeah.
Bush airports ain't gonna cut it. Look up Mount Erebus disaster on YouTube if you want to know what happened to that plane that accidentally flew into Mount Erebus. Oh boy. Yeah, it was just like a simple matter of, this was such a routine flight that they programmed into a flight computer a pre-programmed path. And they would just let the flight computer fly the thing, and then the pilot and co-pilot would just monitor it to make sure it was working.
Okay, there are Antarctic flights with the Qantas 787 Dreamliner flying out of Australia. It's a 12-and-a-half-hour flight departing from Melbourne, Sydney, and Brisbane. It's a regular thing.
Oh, so they do this.
Yeah.
Well, because it was actually reasonably popular before the Mount Erebus disaster.
Yeah, apparently
And the Mount Erebus disaster was because because of the sightseeing nature of the flight uses a lower cruising altitude than is normal for that size of airplane. Because you need people to be close enough to the ground that they can actually see it by looking out the window.
Yes.
However, this also means that it needs to be that's flying low enough that it can't fly over Mount Erebus. And Mount Erebus is quite large. Someone screwed up and accidentally programmed the flight computer to have it fly into Mount Erebus instead of around it, by just setting one of the navigation waypoints a few miles off of where it's supposed to be.
Yep. And more than that,
On a clear day, that the flight would actually give the passengers a nice view of the slopes of Mount Erebus as the plane went past it.
this is
On
true.
this day,
But apparently
it was
they
so
also
cloudy
forgot to
that
tell the crew that they had changed the coordinates of the flight. Oops.
Well, no, it's not they forgot to tell them that they changed them. It's that they just screwed up and put in the wrong waypoint.
Quote, coupled with a failure to inform the flight crew of the changes. That's from the report. So, multiple fun stuff.
On the day of the incident, it was also too cloudy for the pilots to see that they were flying towards Mount Erebus. That was actually like the key thing with this one, is that the pilots couldn't see that they were about to run into Erebus because it was just that cloudy outside.
Wow. Yeah, it changed it by like 3 degrees. That's a fairly significant change.
Well, it's believed that it was actually just a simple typo. It's like someone was re-going through the list of waypoints, putting all of them into the flight computer, and just hit the wrong number on it.
Yeah, well, it says it was 77 degrees, 35 seconds, south, 164.48 east, and they changed it to 77.52 and 167.03 east. So, yeah, it's a difference. Not a big difference, but it doesn't take a lot of difference.
I mean, when you're flying past a mountain close enough to take photographs of it, and you have a small deviation in your course, it wasn't a small distance between them and the mountain when it was working properly. Because Mount Erebus is one of the largest and most scenic things in the area. Most of Antarctica is a flat ice sheet.
Okay, I'm just reading through this. Everything that could go wrong went wrong.
Hmm. Yeah, it was so cloudy the pilots couldn't see where they were going,
Yep, yep.
and so on and so forth. Also, these guys had literally never flown.
Good night,
before.
Wolfie. Get some
So
rest.
these guys manually verifying that the route had been programmed into the computer properly might have actually not realized the numbers were wrong.
Possibly, but you're supposed to check that stuff.
Again, it's one of those things. It's like this is the first time they've done it. They were briefed on how they're supposed to just do what the flight computer tells them to do, more or less.
Yeah, no, not doing that. Not doing that. All right, what are we? Oh, we're going to go do Spectres. That's what we're going to go do.
Yeah. Put a link there. There.
Let me send out some invitations here.
This old Jim Hadar armor that I'm wearing
Mm-hmm.
is incredibly good at anti-Davidian stuff. Why? Because Davidian psionic attacks will penetrate shielding and get ignored by most armor. So, raw healing is what I need to... that didn't show me rewards. Interesting.
Okay, I'm starting with Skirmish. Anybody else want to join us?
It's not showing me rewards, though.
Pardon?
It wasn't showing me the rewards.
No?
Okay, so I hailed Quinn. He's telling me to go to Donatu. Or to start Spectres. Not
Yeah, have you done
Skirmish.
Skirmish on this tune?
No.
You have to do Skirmish to start the seat.
I was just talking about that.
Okay. Yeah, well, I sent you Skirmish to share it, and once we get there, we can pick up Spectres. So I'm going to launch for Skirmish. And we're on normal. If we want to up it to something fancier, we can.
Okay, one of the things that I had queued disappeared as soon as I transwarped to the starting location.
Okay, so now we have the go-to Donatu system. And we're all here.
Is this the one that actually gives you the device? I don't think.
No, device comes, I think, from Bonnikin. But you have to do Skirmish to get into the whole Spectres arc.
I'm just trying to remember what the rewards are.
I think it's like I think you have to do Spectres, spin the bottle,
Well,
and then the one in
so there's
There's four. The fourth one gives you the Triolic.
I know one of them is the one in the Drozana space station.
Okay,
Yeah.
Actually, there's two there.
I screenshotted that. I warped in, and the warp in animation showed my ship in a damaged state. Because I literally warped into a firefight between the Jim Hadar and the Roadwell.
well, some of us take our ships into the shop before we go into a fight.
Well, no, is that
Joke.
the cutscene was actually showing that my ship had actually taken damage.
Ah.
It's like as soon as the cutscene was over, I look at my HP and my ship is already down to 75%. Alrighty then, time to go to the accent. You know what? I'm going to introduce you to someone you may have never seen.
Name 5 characters from Deep Space Nine. Wayun.
Yeah, the Wayun Bridge Officer, you can actually rename him. And the game actually turns
4,
out...
5, 6, and 7, and 8.
It turns out that the game actually has a randomizer programmed into it for Vorta names. I guess that devs created this when they were plugging the Vorta duty officers into the game.
Mm-hmm.
Which one of these Oh wait, Mom, you're temporal.
Am I? Apparently I am.
Yeah. There's a temporal probe here.
Hang on a second. Did we actually find it? Oh, no.
It's right over here.
Investigate temporal probe. It's in front of Grazabow in the southeast corner of the room. You'll see a glowing targ standing next to it.
There is a temporal doodly-doo here.
Here's the
Wow.
thing. Your dingus doesn't tell you that. It's here because the fact that this was removed from the temporal thing when they revamped the mission journal. It won't go to your...
Oh, wow. You have to, this is back in the old school when you have to change the numbers. Let's see.
Oh, you still have to do that for the TOS recruit junk.
I'm stopping.
Okay.
I was fiddling with stuff, and I'm like, no, better wait. Something might happen that screws up Mom.
So, yeah, Dilyath is an actual Vorta bridge officer because he's a clone of Wayu. You actually can't edit his character appearance at all. Can't even change the color of his clothes. Oh well. All you can do is change his name. I actually have him set up as a pet. Figured he would be useful for a mission fighting Davidians. Because like all of the missions that had these temporal probes added to them before the mission journal revamp and removing them from the temporal operative device as required things for the temporal operative stuff, they're still there.
Good evening, WC. What do you mean can't change uniforms? Of course we can change uniforms, except when we can't.
Well, see, because like that's because the fact that Dilyath, being a clone of Wayoon, is intentionally built using the Wayoon NPC model.
No, there's some tunes you just can't change costumes on, which is sad because I would definitely like to change their costumes.
I know the Doctor you can change, the EMH Doctor you can change costume
Can
on.
you?
Well, the Orion Hollow Doctor is fully customizable and actually has a weird blend of Orion and Alien options. It's like you can use the special costumes that are normally Orion only, but the actual like face customization stuff uses the Alien template.
And I know you can give them actual names instead of just the Doctor.
Well, I mean, that's actually true of most holobots now. I don't know why, but it is.
This one.
My spider sense is tingling. Whatever. Yeah. We have to find the stuff we need to.
Need to read all the patient records too.
If I remember
Oh,
right, if you know what all the stuff is. Oh no, you actually do have to read the patient records, otherwise it won't give you the options in the toolkit. Okay.
Need a laser scalpel. We got all 5 done. What do we need next?
Well, at some point, you have to. Oh, it does say gather medical tools from medbay. Huh.
But when you go over to the medbay, should be across the hall here.
No,
And-
the green circle is this room.
Yeah, I know. But medbay, well, okay, maybe we've changed it. Medical tools.
My tricorder scan is pointing at the rock on top of the warp core, which doesn't say good things, honestly. I am, however, going to remove the Duranium ore so it stops interfering with my tricorder scans. Okay, tricorder says nothing.
Hmm.
It could just be that these are coded as NPC interacts and not objects.
Oh no, it's changed. The green thing's changed. Now it's over here. See, I'm not losing my mind. We just didn't hit all the toys right. Let's see it. Gee, I'm going to scan for trialic waves.
Oh no, not the bridge.
Back to the bridge. That's interesting.
If you're a temporal recruit, one of the consoles on the Axon's bridge is a recruit task, or used to be anyways.
Let's see.
Or, sorry, I was thinking of Delta recruit.
There's an access to ships logs up here.
Yeah, the access ship files is, I think, just a regular
Yeah,
objective.
there's nothing
Like a
special there.
different- hold on. There's a
Don't see anything else here. Yeah, there's nothing
okay,
else here.
like the Delta recruit stuff only pops up if there's a Delta recruit on the team.
Which we don't have at the moment. Okay, returning to ship. Amongst all the bodies.
Or dead Cardassians.
And report to Franklin Drake. Let's see. Do we have to go? Oh no, we're good.
Skirmish!
Or otherwise bring the
Very shifty
Until
personal
next time.
shield. Honestly,
I have so much stuff.
this is actually approximately equal in value to a regular shield that has
Until
that's
next
a purple
time.
quality. One of the mod slots gets pulled for giving you psionic damage resistance rating, and unfortunately, that's useful against things that do psionic damage, and outside that, it's worse than a regular shield. Oh, hey, look, it's the same starting location.
That's interesting.
Oh, which episode are we doing?
Now this one's spin the wheel.
Ah,
Oh.
okay.
Wait,
Should have offered it to you.
I thought we were on skirmish.
We just finished skirmish. You have to finish it and it'll offer you spin the wheel. So you have to click on Franklin Drake and then turn it in.
You don't.
Well, hold it gave you your two prize
Because of
options.
the fact that you shared me the mission before I'd finished the other one,
It won't give it to you.
didn't actually progress it, so I have to do it again.
Do you want to go finish the... Which one do you need to finish?
Skirmish.
How did you not finish skirmish?
Because
I haven't
of
shared...
the fact that you shared me it before I got the mission from Quinn. That meant that what I did didn't actually count.
Go get it from Quinn and we'll do it again real quick.
I already did that.
Okay. Let's do skirmish again. Well, we know how to do it now. Now you can get both toys.
True.
Well, I didn't actually do it the first time, so I didn't get any toys for it.
Oh, for the rest of us, then.
That's what I was trying to tell you earlier about how when you shared it to me, it didn't have rewards in it.
Are we good to go? No, you're not here yet.
Anyways, though. Yeah, that's a really fickle thing with this particular story arc is that it's structured where it doesn't actually give you rewards when people share it to you under certain circumstances.
Oh, you already went in?
Yeah. In case you're wondering what those purple blobs were, I'm actually using the torpedo that you get from home.
Which torp do you get from home?
Uh, the the last mission in the Gamma Quadrant arc has
I know what-
Polaron themed set, and one of them is a energy torpedo.
Oh. I don't even remember it. I mean, I remember the episode, obviously, since we play it almost every day. In one form or another.
I mean, do you actually, like, you know, get the rewards?
Oh, I've run it to the end bajillion times, just because it's fun.
I have to say, that is actually one of the most brutal combats anywhere in the game, solely because of the fact that they're expecting the enemies to kill each other.
Okay. Don't we normally expect that?
Well, I mean, you know, a lot of missions are set up with one group of enemies for you to fight.
Oh, got it.
This one has like several groups of enemies because the enemies are supposed to be killing each other and not focusing on you.
Oops. That way. Don't need to do the bridge thing this time? Or the,
Temple, the probe, no.
Nope.
I don't think you actually get loot for doing those a second time.
No, you don't.
It is neat that you can still get loot for the ones that got removed from the recruit device, though.
That it is, yes.
I like how they set up the Cardassian interrogators to use stasis field on you.
That sounds about right.
It logically makes sense for someone whose job it is to keep people prisoner.
All right, I'm calling it on. I'm going to bed.
Have a good night, Board King. It was good to hear your voice again.
Yep. You too. I'll see you all later.
Take care.
Bye.
That's enough. It's okay, girls. Girls.
It's Duranium War again. That's interesting.
Oops. Back here. Back here. You didn't live very long. Well, that was easier the second time around.
One of the things that's cool about this here is that if you compare the Axon Bridge to the Cardassian player bridge, it is not the same map, but it's a very similar.
It is similar, yeah.
I do kind of wish that they'd let us use the rest. Oh, there was a blue loot item. Darn it! I didn't notice until I clicked B level. Oh well.
Are you sure you found no sign?
Oh,
of
WC, ew. I'm ewed
or
out.
otherwise bring the
Ew.
Davidians into our phase variants? Until next
Ew. Okay, now spin the wheel.
Yes.
Okay. And on to Scenic Drozana Station, where Comet cocktails are 3.5% off.
It is actually more scenic than it used to be. It actually used to look like a rundown dump.
Oh, we have an ad running. Oh, ad starting in 3 minutes. I think we'll snooze this one.
Magpies are one of those birds that are mean. Mean
Yeah.
seems like a good way to describe magpies.
Mr.
A lot of the
Dave,
time when they're squawking at other birds, it's because they're yelling at them to go away. Oops.
Mr. David, put the ad on pause for 3 minutes. So hopefully we'll have 3 minutes. The sound. Where are you guys?
Still on the loading screen.
Ah, okay. There you are. And somebody's having a party down here. Seems appropriate.
And what's kind of a problem?
Yeah, I know. Still one of the best lines in it. I'm looking for someone, aren't we all? Me, I want a leggy Vulcan with a liberal attitude towards interspecies relations.
Oh yeah, I know Samara. Maybe she's been here recently. Yeah.
So you guys in the
sure
go to
we
cargo
can.
base step now?
Yep.
The cargo bay and get my
Do you want me to pull up the answers?
I already memorized them.
Ooh.
See, here's the thing. I memorized this back because there was a point in time when the devs were insane enough to give people 5 dilithium, or sorry, not 5 dilithium, 5 lobi crystals every time they did one of the old featured episode missions. And this counts as a featured episode mission.
You should hop in and join us, Mr. Dave. We're right here. I'm not going to do anything. You can go ahead and throw all the switches, and I'll just stand here and look pretty. Yeah, I remember when we used to get the featured episode, and you'd get a little something out of it. And it was better than Endeavors. Having a featured episode was fun. An Australian white ibis? Grass isn't in the team anymore.
Got disconnected.
Okay. I'll wait
I
for you.
hate one. I'm loading back in.
Okay. Hogman will wait for him to come on back in.
Oh, okay. Yeah, remember, Defense Grid is part 4.
I can look it up if you want.
3.
Bear with me. Bio calls.
Sure.
Number one thing to remember about this is don't ever touch the hollow suite as part of this process. Okay, so did it complete for you guys?
No, I still have run diagnostic and station replicators.
Oh, well then, I guess it doesn't count for team then.
Okay, let me run it then.
That actually might be a feature related to that old event.
It's not a
because
bug, it's a feature.
you can easily have one person do all of the mission objectives for this, and on a 5-man team. So I'm pretty sure they did actually have an issue with people just 5-manning it because they
Yep.
wanted the free to low buy. In the meantime, I wanted to take a look at the architecture and decorations. Is that
Alrighty. So it's replicators.
okay, so what I did was replicators, environmental
Mhm.
controls, gravity control,
Yep, I got the list here.
defense grid, environmental controls again, and then back to the replicator.
Where's gravity controls? Gravity.
It's over here by the door.
Ah.
I actually only screwed it up once. I started by going to the gravity controls and didn't put in the replicator control first. I had to stop and think. It was like, what was this again? Oh, right, it was that. Anyways.
You're back, Roz.
I'm back.
You have to do this too. Everybody has to do it.
Even though I've already done it.
Well, I mean, if you don't need to do it to unlock the next mission, then
Yeah, you've already done this all.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I needed to do it to unlock the next mission because you can't skip these. You can only skip things that are in the main mission journal.
So I do have an ad starting in 1 minute here. Mr. Dave, I've added you to the team, though I don't know if you'll get completion because we already started this.
Well, you see, he would have to do it himself anyways, so...
And I don't know if he's done this one. Have you done these, Mr. Dave? Most likely no. Okay. Well, join us. You won't get credit for it, but join us anyway and shoot things with us. And then...
well, I mean, we could wait a minute or two for Mr. Dave to run through the spin the wheel thing, because it really doesn't take very long.
Are we done with spin the wheel? We've still got more to do, don't we?
No.
That was it?
We talked to 2 NPCs, then turn in the mission and get the next one. This is the reason why people were farming this for low-bite crystals back in the day.
Oh my god, that's really quick. Okay, Mr. Dave, do you have access to this mission called Spin the Wheel?
Oh yeah, because like if he hasn't done the previous one, he would have to do the previous one.
That is true. But we want you to join us, Mr. Dave.
I mean, it would be nice to have a 4th person.
It would be nice.
You know, one thing that I never appreciated before Lighting 2.0, that after Lighting 2.0 became actually extremely useful, is The fact that the Jem'Hadar rifle has so many glowing things on it,
Get your
in
comet
maps where it's
cocktails.
actually genuinely
4.7%
dark,
discount for the
having
next
those
3
glowing
minutes.
things on your
Find the
rifle
comet
lets you see
cocktail?
where your
Yes,
character
they
is more easily.
are. And fine. A
Yeah, we're not done with this
DLC,
mission. We still have to go talk to
right?
Zamara.
Good.
Yeah, we got work to do
Then
here.
talk to Jamara, and then we're done.
Thought we had to go do Zamara and then go over to the Dabo table.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's the reason why it's called spin the wheel. Is you have to pretend to play Dabo for a few minutes.
Now we have to go over here and pretend to play Dabo.
Spin the wheel and win. Davo!
Person before me won 1,000,000 gold press platinum, poor soul.
This could be your day. Davo! Close enough.
Close enough, yeah.
Zamara wants me to give you a message.
I mean, there are things you can do with the GPL.
Then we have to go talk to Zamara again.
I'm not in the mood for a chat. You don't need to
You know, worse, they would at least give us something on the fleets that we could use it on.
Yeah. You guys ready to return to the ship?
No.
Oh.
I had to wait for the Dabo game to reset.
Oh, okay.
Wow, I actually got 10 GPL off of that. That is one of the worst Dabo run spins I've ever had.
Hey, I've had plenty with no nothing out of them.
What's the harm in
All right, now I'm to return to ship.
Okay, return to ship.
It's interesting seeing that Jem'Hadar do the whole like wrist tap thing while you whip out your combat.
Hey, Mr. Dave, are you going to be around tomorrow?
Eh.
Off to K13. At least it's better than the old days when you had to slowly go over there. Put, 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 put. What? You want to come up here? Come here. She's beginning the dance of wild anticipation because it's almost that time. Come here, silly dog. Ah. And we are back. So, Mr. Dave, I was asking, are you around tomorrow? Well, do you want to do the whole Spectres arc with me then tomorrow? Because I've got another tune that needs to do it. We could take a private channel and chat and get some stuff done. Sounds good. Are you working tomorrow? Okay, no, we'll do something in the evening then. That's perfect. Let me go get some stuff I need to get done. Right, now I have to find Lieutenant Calapo. Apparently it's down this way.
Oh, you actually have to take the turbo lift to the bio lab.
Oh, do we all go to different places?
No, it's just that this uses old ESD rules, and not all of the rooms are actually directly connected to each other by hallways. You have to take turbo lifts to get to certain rooms.
You do, don't you? There you guys are.
How can I help you?
There's divisions in the neutral zone, neutral zone, neutral zone.
Guess we're waiting for Gazabo.
No, I dropped the mission.
Oh, okay.
Well, I tell you what, why don't we finish up with this and come back to it tomorrow? Because honestly, I'm beat today.
You're done.
My body is done today. It's been a day. Not a good day, just a day.
I mean, also, it is kind of 8 p.m., so.
Yeah, and the dogs are doing the, come on, where's your treat, Mom? Mm-hmm. All right, let's turn that one in.
Zamara may think she has slipped my noose, but I always...
Yes, I know. You're right there. You're a very nice dog. Tomorrow we'll pick this up, and Mr. Dave will get you up to speed, and then we'll bring you in.
We know they're in the neutral
Spin the
zone.
Wheel is interesting
Now we know
because of the
they're
fact that
under
it's the one that
station
gives you the synchronic proton
It
rifle
gives you the
thing.
Ghostbuster gun.
And that's one of the rewards that you have the least reason to actually want multiples of, unless you're giving them to bridge officers.
Yeah, exactly. All right, folks. Well, I'm going to get out of here and go get to bed and get some sleep for tonight. So I hope you all have a wonderful evening. We will be back on tomorrow at 6 a.m., then back tomorrow at 7 p.m., and we will finish up the Spectres arc here. If anybody needs to run any of it tomorrow morning, let me know, or tomorrow afternoon, and we can get you all up to speed. Who's Vash the Stampede? So we've got a Vash the Stampede here. How cool is that?
Anime character from
I know.
Trigun.
Yeah, I love Trigun.
Okay, then. Oh, well, wasn't sure if you'd watch that one.
Oh yeah, heck yeah. Of course I
Alright.
do. Yeah, I've got the coat, and well, I don't have the coat now. I used to have the coat. Oh, are you okay there? You okay? Did Mom put you down too fast? Oh, I'm a horrible mom. All right, everyone. Have a wonderful evening. We will talk to you tomorrow. And Mar Hockman, Graz, thank you both very much. You guys take care.
You too.
So long, everybody. Bye.